Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Maushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the Our Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 Convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global Ewe family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Everland. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the Our Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past, empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.
Ceana 2026 DMV will welcome you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central. Hosted by Steve and Empress Mawushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Indeed, na amashama. Magakpemi va Ceana Central. I hope I'm a shama forces ye. In Konyanya a full Steve. Abale ke mi wana koshida. Egba mi gakpe ama tohia do ye wo miadoma noge ne miadro enyadaka alo evadoma. Ka enyaka eletoma egba kenye Ceana 2026. Yeta egba mikpe miapa Vice President Kebiyanabe VP1 na Ceana. Ye ogane nye a Washington tova nunala no nu keke fadu abai. Ye fifia maba manuva vame. Mive da konin choma ye mi kokodo ashipigan the kadekele Ceana pa ashipiyodoma ye nye miapa a Vice President. Ke ye bakloda ye ha enya a VP2 yeta egba amagamaga we miadoma nogalo ye mianovideka ABLA ye nyonu visa zia de kenona miangu ishiai ye ha okokodo ashipigada ji ye the manager of the convention Washington DC the manager of the convention kawa we miadoma noga and dokuchalo tre depending on afike miakpom to ita miakpe ameshama yemiado wizon na ameshama kamera kuma de kukuba mima miapa linka kabadi na updates yuko koko governor midi na ameshama nasi na wonto nasi afina very na of you ita mima a link ita america share the link and also let me link a share ma me jagbaba me subscribe. I'm not in the share them you convene me okay, you get it at first night. Akpe garden. I'd like to welcome everyone to a very special Ceana Central Talk show this morning. We'd like to appreciate all of you joining us this morning or afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from. Today's show is a very special show because we have such a distinguished guests that are going to be among us, very special guests. We have the VP1 of Ceana, the VP2, and the convention manager from the Washington, D.C. area that are all going to be here, giving us some of the latest and the up-to-date information on the upcoming, one-of-a-kind upcoming convention that you never want to mix. So please stay tuned. I want you to share the link to all the friends and all contacts so that they can all participate and hear the information they're about to share with us at first hand. I'm going to take a short break, and when I come back, we'll be jetting to the Washington, D.C. area to meet our most distinguished guests for today's show. So stay tuned. Don't touch that down. Please just share the link for us. We'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central. Hosted by Steve and Empress Mawushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the AWE Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global AWE family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbacha and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Eweland. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the AWE Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
Ceana 2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.
Ceana 2026 DMV will welcome you. Thank you.
Yo, camera kuma ga do we zo na mi abala kama dong na mi ba na ma trova kwa ka mi edukuga ayide Washington mi aba pe mi aba am Tokyo ka mi adomano ka India alone dokuchia once again depending on where you are watching us from. I got do we zo na I'm a shaman. Mara kumi don't go give me my link and I'm a shaman na abashi na. As promised, we are going to Washington, D.C. to introduce the most distinguished guests among us. There are three of them. So let me hurry and bring on the Vice President of Ceana, Mrs. Penny AKPENE Ametepe. The VP1, Marakuleke, Alafumanama.
Mali sesi TOFFA Steve, mi awezo na doga.
Eh, Dugama Tori Leke, Loco la mia body. Ma minya Dugama convention or Gamiala 2026.
Won't tanya mi Dugama to mi aho buruko. Ala what miela clack jin to mi ma fa ma fia.
Yeah.
Ni meni a jom vevi to.
Yeah, yo. I'm over you a black bahuita, Marku, and Yano, and I'm a graduate on Amimi. Oh, Vagava Academia G, Magic Gafu.
Actually, no no by plano kero that the fellow nya with daddy no and old jom.
Yeah, but Marakuminyaba, Amagawa, me with a kaison, or it Amanyaba, in India, a me with a kais or some with Maraku. Miakpe over a Makpekoyaka, a blood over a Kaji, American Makabi Akbeganwa, a Quenes who are got a Kaji Clemi.
Yo, Marakumi Pamia Hamachichia, Miapa VP2, Siena VP2, Nika, la community Akata Mashama, Kenya Honorable Mozenge, Koika Mashama, and that down commanding the Bablago. Click call Bokata Unona. I love a new Nagi. Vincent, your mamma, mother, not to 11 that you ever honorable Muzenge. Da VP2 Lemiaduma.
Yo, VP2 Honorable, in Chama over and His Excellency Afia, Lofifia, I did honorable, alo, Okataoina.
His Excellency Honorable at Parenchi.
Okataoina.
Yo, never go ways or always of Amyakumando and the Leko like Bowdoing.
Nyama Glen of ya, Mikata Kuwago, you.
A glimade, a click of a glialo, a glicama.
A glizanu,
Yo, but is yo, Mercuman Saba, you have gone out with a calculator of the Mohaga Plama, that moon, Wavano Miadomadi, Mercumatua, I did a cardia.
Nto,
Makai, Makaga, Miga Plodan.
Miapa sister V, me never sister V, ABLA, TOFFA, Gekwe
Aha.
Hello.
As the savvy ABLA TOFFA Markuleke Wezolo.
Yo.
Oh, you I got let down Akpalo Leke. Madu Aklara can dia VP1, Mana Aklara can do dia. Okay, you're welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
We are well. We are well here. We couldn't be better. Now that we have all three of you here, we'll go right on to VP1. VP1 Maraku at one of the ways on Emiapa and Nupala Wakla Nusala Tokata.
Yo, Akpa. Yo makoma no pokpo ya lesie na ponkoma. Alabana ashu akpoma na manya no nyesie na wasie na enye Council of Associations of North America. Alaba North America maha Canada kperenchi. Ye miele mojindi ya ba miado wezo nami. Wezo na miakaku anyare kava ma pla anukpala okata ba miesie na woge. Miapa organization ya ke miona ba sie na apa siapa miedona go wana convention. Alaba convention ya apuna mi nufu mianya miapa association apa state number 1. Number 2, Ceana ya ekpanare miapa nchi convention ya miapa ezeka akova $1 apa miapa tadu dinu aba habobo ayenye ba mia atu miapa abotuko miapa abotuko tutumale Ghana dedeko ayire Togo ma ayire Benin ma afishe afika bavio la kola mi kpone aba miapa abotuko na nyantowe woge wanyo ta afishe afinela enya bavio avakurenchio asro enya voto mama ogan otogbi ogan o viwo iba de vogoto ha avakwanigba akurenchio ta na anosho yakpom eyi na bakpere mianchi na mia ose na podo akpena nupola okata wezo.
Yo, akpe Madam VP1, mi dakpe no. Abale ke glina na enya review alo wapeto alo wapeno alo wapon la denya review kwa ha review ke enya. So we like to welcome everyone to the show. Egba will be talking about Ceana 2026. It aminyaba any updates alo le domiade can Marco Afimia Aida a question so Gilo. Marco VP2 blah blah. Do you have anything you would like to add to what the VP1 had just said before we move on to the updates on the registration and hotel?
No, nothing from me at this time.
Okay. VP1, VP2, Marco Nyala Shevia Kokok VP1 Penya.
Enya nemi goyim komi ko gakperam ikata ko mo gloso ko masata.
Okay. Yo ka VP1 ka Marco Fifia Nami updates like minyaba to get to the convention the first thing is registration. Yeah, after registration yenye will get that is a gateway to the convention. Gaka nemi wa registration for nemi vado akate pe kamloga mi ala bevien. Ita Marco atwa nami update cho akpamangwa.
Yo akpa Steve akpa no miapa convention na mia wogala Washington DC apa igbona ikanye 2026 aba mashama nyana agbanto mashe date akla mashama convention apa date agoma jega September 3rd 2026 ewa babu nu jura gbendi September 7th 2026 nega ngloba ha na don kujibe yenye America for Labor Day weekend Emalababie now nyaba na nglo data ba wona iko na bia Google very when is 2026 date from in America alaba akpon nkeka nye September 7th yenye Labor Day gata midna azanya ikenya sina paza midday weekend just before the Monday ta agoma jaga ya odagbe September 3rd aba September 7th Mia Dugalan, a hotel ikala Maryland, Ikawoyanaba, North Bethesda Marriott. Alabavi address time 5701 Marinelli Road. Alab Bethesda, Le Maryland. Alaba na information the share the dimla alaba na Ceana www.ceana2026.org. Na the website makola akpo registration akpo question the sia de can jiba abatamano wa ala fuma ho ala mi akwa FAQs alo babia oklo nudodo ola website ma alaba na yiko akọ nusi anu ike na jiba ya sagomeda azan adudu nchi a ahọ ndodo ala fuma gaka ha mieva baga bano moji alaka alomia otakpepo le miapo community so alaba mia de numo na meshiama kama kodo for Steve for question idea na register for the what is next yenya babia ike for Steve biami na yide Ceana www.2026.org you never will registration navo na a registration different packages to pogala fuma the kind of full registration manya gagbogware crowd fonke common na nomia doma adu azan plemi adu nududu ha le manusianu is only $269 ta na nebe ya full package you can me dejipo na masiama ba alaba na full package manage be abadu azaya kava picnic only lo alo banquet only mazan duga wa de vivina wa na sevivila mo alaba na full package alaba programs yo kata wa gami lecture ya udag be kaka va dogores koshira do zama na tan ano program o kata ma it's very important ta na pla hamavoa ayi gana question so nchidoma aba bia uba ajiba ya hotel alaba minya ba Washington DC area malafia manya ni view akwa onyana mi abogo to mi sugbora afia alagbagba amado la fia kumoto la oshikoko amado dugubo mo chugeta don hi hotel ma hiana masiamo alaba do hiaba no via regbolo adare gbolo yo ankara lo yo anti aregbola area mafia gakana hotel hiana wa kana na do question mind be yes ya hotel kana ahoga kola na mi ho registration information mo kata me make sure ba me akpagba me assign o hotel alaba my hotel ahoga the same day do he I take about a week or two ko aho email to hotel agboba your hotel has been reserved gaka alaba vieba amasia manasa gomaba na ma register wa matan hotel hogo na your hotel eye na biaoba no ko na ye na football is a year out I do here at town your hotel directly amala possible alaba na ho registration gba afi na town ho hotel ho aton adu as I claim madima mako monu popo ya madejipo na masiama bana tama bum le Ceana nti be ya va 2026 alaba na jujo tama bubuna na act na therefore na registration hotel avovoga kaba tamia jidampo na masiama na woye for registration fifia alaba na mi we kaba ye hotel avode ana mono popo Ceana habobo abede okay hotel vo fifia gakea mi ajagbagba na mi akaba ji hotel bubu na mi make sure ba masiama ika baga to America do come to Canada to official fi Mexico Ghana Togo Benin Nigeria even Cote d'Ivoire amasia me ba ya vakwa London na wata kpota kwa na wamlo gakene mi ma odo ya kabawa ava defuna mi later ba ano too late ba mi ava no second hotel dim tami komo no papa ya adejipo na amasia ma ba amasia ma na cho natural registration and chimia we kaba alaba anaba azan for planning nyakwa dodo wo ha wa trafo eye mi atempo amasi amagonu akpa for Steve
Yo, Madam VP1, akpa na wonupwa ka komenye pa the first thing is registration, as you rightly stated, right? And here, but all of us who are thinking, contemplating, or planning, the first thing we ought to do is to go to Ceana2026.org to register. And you are encouraging everyone, but we should opt for the full package, which is $269. There are a few other options, but you are encouraging that we should choose the full package because the full package it will enable us to enjoy the entirety of the convention, except for excursion though. The full package does not include excursion. We will come to excursion later on, but it does not. But it allows it into a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all the programs that are being lined up for us, except for the excursion. You also indicated that some has the tendency to pick picnic only. The picnic only will seclude you to only the Sunday afternoon event and not the rest, right? So don't pick picnic only and expect that you arrived at the hotel on Thursday and be part of the Thursday night program, the whole Friday program lineup, then the Saturday program lineup, and the Sunday morning prior to getting to. So it is very important that we all opt for the full package, and there are year grouping with the full package as well. 18 and above is the 269, and 18 and below there are. So while we are on the registration portal, there is also an option to indicate if you need a hotel, because sometimes we have friends and family that we may want to lodge. So it cannot be assumed that every registrant does need a hotel room. So you have to indicate so. But the caveat here is that, as we have done in the past, you can call the hotel and make hotel reservations and get the convention and then register for the convention. We don't have that option this year. You would have to choose if you need a hotel, and that is the only way how you would get a hotel assignment. Some of us are frequent travelers. We may have some relationship with the Marriott, so we could call the Marriott and get a room. That is not going to be possible this year, right? So you have to register to get a room. So these are the two necessary steps. Yeah, the two necessary steps that we have to take. We will get into the rest. Mariku, recapture when you're near.
Oh, you got that man a blow. Yeah. Ya pama to go back. You are doing an excellent job. Steve.
Man of very economic. I'm never gonna volunteer fee as another review. Yo, Kavariku, and the Yakta and the Honorable Muzingi Hana, Yada Leshu, Yakopia, Nawapono, Nami, the man and the Makato Punucho, Eskeshina, Nami. Honorable Muzingi, Marakuleke.
Mato.
A very dolly cookwared that.
Togyo.
Kaya de about the double cookie alo and the chami cookie alo togbi cookie.
Togbo
Ayo, Marco Kavi as a VP1 back there, yo for the Namicho a registration club hotel. The Marco Nadelia Kokopia lo at Wapono Nami about excursion.
Okay, Nyamako excursion because nya Katakuma VP1 brought so registration the other thing nyebe na vafi abi our registration afia I don't think that will be possible this time around. No matter nyebe mi way ifia hafi Omo registration worker on site too. We're doing it together so that me start planning kata Tayakuma. Excursion Ganton ya working me bona 2026. Me your neighbor hop on, hop off. Zozeji Zoyanigma. We have about 17 sites. The Washington DC, Ulaba Circle Mena, Da Mimia Koga. Name you do the Banto, for example, you do capital, state, US capital, never will fear HB Akbo, Kedi Basam, Kemi Gaida, next stop, never fear Nebi Akbo, Kedi Basam, Kemi Yim Nanama who, Atualinti Cemetery, Atomati Lutaki, Nebi Atof Mad picture, who had the picture. Kenabasa if we gava capital, US capital, never Wonushiano for the Library of Congress, the pool botanical garden. I can't get a basama. I got either your next spot. That this time around, I'm going to put the car arrival. No matter as about your view, DC area, what school plan in at the Pamawi, Yameo, Mito, the Bona Dugama, as ever, Miana, view not put the Payo, Oakland like Balama. This is the time. Won't talk Bonia or church ya down, but Yenya, the pair me, like Balama, like Chicago, Dallas, Colorado, the Pala Yenya, the Mimiakban, Miava, Miawi, Wanyu, the Equinius with Tomaco Blow, to excursion Akpel.
Yo, AKPENE onufua aviviva naminya aleke eskeshina iyigadoi. Abna, there is any what we have been reading in books and seeing on TV. We will get the opportunity to see all of them live. So I can't wait. Maybe even Wednesday or Tuesday. Now I can have time and dedicate myself to the sightseeing. It's very exciting. I've never looked forward to the sightseeing of any convention site like Washington, D.C., just because of the rich culture that Washington, D.C. hosts. Let's get ABLA into the conversation very quickly. ABLA, we quite know that no convention can be organized without some sponsorships, right? We've talked about registration. We've talked about the hotel. We talked about the excursion, right? So sponsorship is a central part of how the convention can be organized. So if there are others listening to us today and they do have some deep pockets, and they want to help through sponsorship, what do you have for them? How can you entice them to put their dollars to work for Ceana in sponsoring this one convention that we are calling is a movement? It's one for the ages. Why should someone come and sponsor, or how can someone come and sponsor this convention?
Okay. Well, I can answer the how, the why for now. We have not put together our sponsorship package as of yet. But the why is that this is a wonderful opportunity to give back to not only part of this organization, but to give back to parts of West Africa, Ghana, Togo, Benin, and then hopefully we'll work on Nigeria and make a difference in, the people's lives, children's lives, young mothers' lives, nursing quarters, hospital quarters, schools. So just to be a part of something that betters another person is why you would want to do this. The how will be released soon. So we'll make sure that we are able to put together a very nice and attractive package for our sponsors. So that way they can not only, donate something to us, but also be a part of us and be a part of our weekend, be a part of our culture and experience what it is to be an Ewe here in the diaspora and here in the DC area.
All right, thank you. So we should be expecting more to come on the sponsorship package. So all the deep packets out there, this is one opportunity that you have to be part of a history-making convention. Davi ni Ablamenyema.
Yes, please. So if you're looking for somewhere to send your money, hold on to it. The package is coming soon. So no, we'll take it, but just hold on. We'll tell you how to send it to us.
Okay, all right. So let's go to some of the comments. We see a full committed, one of the newest doctors among us. He said, "Good morning, Ceana Central and DC Metro." AKPENE full committed. Dalena, she's also been one of our regulars. She says, "That's our president to Prezo. Ever mauna na do okay." Nede unse udowo wolo AKPENE Dalena. After Elizabeth have good morning, Apple Steve. I want to ask Sister AKPENE if she can tell us the price of the hotel per night. It Madam VP1 Miracle question happy Hillary. What about if you don't want to go to the excursion because we have been to those places VP4, VP2, Marco will question him. It a VP1, Marco Atwando, and the Elizabeth, but a question and one.
Marakuyo. Amaraku hotel a mau para mi anchiba contract ya mi po ede mi aji alagbagba. Na Vana DC area ma anyaba hotel afia manya anya view gake Ceana jagbagba wo contractor kla hotel alaba mi apa hotel fee per night anya 155 per night. 155 per night. Valia ha nye wo contractor ba na tem a register in ba ya hotel won ton ba ya wonu ya wanya vacation no a chokaka Tuesday ikenye September 1. Okay, kakaba dogora Tuesday September 8 akpo the same convention rate ikenye 155 tan efiaba atenwa a plan wo vacation kata for 1 week play the view show September 1 ma ano hotel le convention rate of 155 per night. Alabana me check out Tuesday in Dima. Ye kata wa charge me 155. O ma charge me the regular hotel rate. Me apa regular hotel rate le DC area ma fiala na yide online na wonto akwe manya gavi nyege walao. Evelia kuda hotel anwaka nu iketa wole vie ba mashama na register fifia aho hotel fifia. Next year, 2026 year bonade, yenye America for 250th year, Eika America for independence 1776. Next year, 2026 yenye miapa 250th year. Tala azandudu legit the whole year. Azamanya July 4th ko. Washington DC la azam planning chokaka January 2026 kakava ide December. Ka Labor Day weekend maha aba jobe wonye a holiday gade ka na America to call alaba azanyo leji le to amale DC area ma manya nyavi crowd ta enaba hotel so ashihoge alagbegbe ta ma common popo ya aka tagbere jina mashia mabe ho registration fifia na hotel fifia mijiba hotel ya na yokaba na mi akpomo no kokode nya jagbagbo mi aba no hotel bubu gym na ameyoka aba you aba register later ta we fifi like kaba na mi yo haya de akoya na yo na mikoa nya ide hotel jiga as of this time ko mi mala shop de mi ka ide hotel diga mi akpo the same rate ma as a singer ta mi jidampo na masia mabo registration fifi like ya na mi akọ hotel ko na alaba na mi kpo ba mi akọ hotel ya vokola na maudia Ceana naka ja fomoji ai hotel valia jige ano gbedon da ba mi atampo rate are kedo hi after me anchivie even if it's not the same akpa
Yo, ka Madam President, Marco, 250 honorable, yeah, 2.5 centenary celebration. Alone, and my
aja wenya ya bu gbato gbata ya
your problem kaji blow agba it I just about careful. Honorable Marco, like you're not 250 50 celebration. Is it 2.5 centenary celebration?
You
just hang me up. Okay, Marco, any that is the any a question there about any a question about excursion day, Marco. No, Hillary boy. Hillary, a question about any excursion day, Marco. Atwando Hamamuni.
Here I no you mate and you play the guitar school. It took the same year. You have a package and a full package. Now full package I come excursion go. Maybe I excursion and a full package plus excursion excursion get Sister Hilaria click on full package and then Nadashi Virginia what the table hotel AKPENE me excursion character show. I can be a guy we AKPENE fa ha no ko okotomi fa nyavazo Ghana Washington DC na me beat Boston low AKPENE
Nchoma bala fona mi alo. Alo mi anto ko igbojo ma via na mancha mi fudem na akpata mi ba you ade gbogbo fa via de menya ma.
Mi sebe eno fudem ne ta yo to yo mi ba mi zagba na manyo ava zeto na yo amave via ro nyana o ta yemi planning na maga ka never Washington na mi abo no shanu regan.
Akpedality, Madam VP, whenever Akpe, thank you. Thank you so much for that. We are coming. Akpe. Number one register the camera coming 11 call that issue the car name I call link I did it right after the issue. Yeah, that Grace Jakpa Suba being a first timer. What does convention convention we are what does the convention entail? And secondly, what are the requirements needed to apply? Madam VP Miracle Ahohama, hello.
Yo, AKPENE, first time is so crap with me, Gina Wamashama. Ala, but me never experience a Ceana convention. Makatem to trouble every year I got travel. Tam ban to yenaba Sister Grace Abasuna ide www.ceana2026.org. Now I register. Now register la no wababa kontepe. Gakanama ane a little bit of Enrique journalist na leba wanyanu wa expecta. Never choya would about registration. Now registration voila mia wonu dudu na mesiama wadu. Tana bona alaba na nyaba even 269 ma hage na la alo nebe ya excursion to yenye 356. Kakana ma excursion you go 269 ya ikenye full package anu dugala mandokuchu adu efinu. Tana vado ya would agama ikenye September 3rd makura our registration na mi accept dinner. After dinner program le miashi you can be your yomba the masquerade night. Manya vinya gala anya nri gare mi ona ba disco na amashama adogo no via always of fike na cho new york we gbona doga nyakata mia desisi mia no akogara adu enwi abubu lama adojijore mia no nchi ye legi Thursday night ka fira gbendia mi wana board meeting na enye sie na magao mi akwa call rep so wakata wava awotakpepe cho mi akwa Ceana habobonchi eya eleji indi chogani de gapo alaba the same time Ceana enri to excursion to hawano jajamdo no yo ajemo ayire excursion ike ye hawo jana gomandi gani ma ajraro excursion ayinchi ka ndokuchuma ndudu mi lunch sebge fida gbendokuchu ameyo ka uma excursion awa wo lunch hogala hotela alo official fike mi lunch sef gele kola wa ye ahokon dudu amo you excursion ha o lunch hogel no ide excursion la alaba doma wo no bo efie makola yenya mi akwa cultural night ma ye yon mi eleba vp tu marakuku konko parenchina quick
yenya ewe heritage explosion
yema ever heritage explosion LG Friday night program to he na mi ala gbegbe akponu si anu ikenye mi akwa to call ponu wo anu afuma ikenye akpomi akwa fia wa do ike chiefs deba wa do le mi akwa konunu wa tawpa bogan mi akwa cultural trooper wa profia gere ma ale ni woni la poko hafi mi adu azan mi du ne dale ava ni gbadu na azan ava kokonu wona okata wa na afuma mi du na vovovo cho agbaja va ide gaun va ide bobobo va ide pese nu sianu ikenya vakonu wona ona wa mi won efie ma ta yenye mi akwa traditional night antontonto fira gbefie azama zangado nya no susuma no the whole year mangro ba gberekegbe anaba afil bela yenye viva va and very proud of me akwa culture nti yenye fida gbefie pa programma kamya pa ya memira gbendi near a congress of associations so katan woga afuma mi dena jeshi miafa ahabobo monola kata different associations so you can le Ceana ma wado miado miafa Ceana vo miado ava nwanyi akonucho miafa habobo wonchi amaga no na miado ma amaga cho Ghana Togo Benin okata wono na miado ma nyakata mia akọ ajesi mia no akonucho miafa habobo wonchi agraze gaha de miafa do na wonchi. After that, in Dokuchuma, you can usually anyacho nemidu ndo nuvo abagara kapola chota makakava sere gana gato one na bubu bubu no jim small other programs so business forum IEG youth program IEG other little association reunion so amokona mono popoma our meetings ma okata Dokuchuma ka ga da pepe kola miafa banquet night ejanagoma banquet night enyana no popo bubu ano na Facebook ano YouTube ano na fi alaba wonyana za tohe midu na nyemiapo fundraising aza afi miapo nu wona okata mia dojesi ameyo vakpere mianchi lase midu aza miapo zipiana the next host le miapo banquet night aha alaba nu wona wina jifun da banquet night enyana nu popo alagbegbe consider gbendi mi wona solimanya nyuare miave opa solimawo enyana kpona Ceana koya le miasi miafa osofo wawo solimana micho ndi egasieke abakpa gawi de ke na gawi eve magoji kola solima hakpa hafi miava ide picnic ndo kuchuma ika ejana goma ne miekpa solima cho abagareka alebe yinaji bu yinarega adega andre magoji koke miekpa picnic ha alebe ne miek bocho picnic efie mama ha wona okayi na ji Sunday fie makata yide keke gawi de ke gawi eve dance kanonaji alo jazz night leji yim toli night leji yim ike wuko to na gli vovo ike nya vokonomi wona nukoko fafa amasi amana relax akonu akpojijo tabia for conventional is fully packed very well packed and program but never sometimes a program okata you go because it is a lot other side programs so how you know don't dima morning early morning stretch na ya hakila maybe America exercise bibi na no why gym ahala planu makata wala ji geta me adachupo na masia maba anu ya ma tunchu gberegbero Ceana is a convention that should be part of your life nenya eviko alona bakudenchu kola is something that you block on your calendar every year alaba ana view ha mi afa view mi ba jira du yamade wa poba oh mi choto pareba va yike konuli lon le mi adoma da ka wo le mi adoma alaba enyakpo onya seba mesi amana agede Ceana megodo akpo mi akonu wo now at the same time mi le wo ne mi akotu mi abaniba agba.
Yo, Madam VP, we can just close the show here. That Grace, what question you've given us a litany of everything that the Ceana entails, what the essence of Ceana, the program details, and just about everything else in between. It that Grace, AKPENE question, we still have about another hour and 20 minutes ahead of us. I will still get to some more of the details, although, Madam VP1 have already served as the full menu, and now we just have to set a table. She set a table before us, so now we just have to get some cutlery and begin to dissect how we are going to devour this nice menu that she has set before us, and also she's giving us a reason why you should be. So when you talk about requirements, there are no requirements. All the requirement there is going, but you go on the site first. You mark it on your calendar. And it's a must attend a convention, and the convention is for a good cause. So just go to the site, which is Ceana2026.org, and begin with a registration. If you need a hotel room, check so that you need a hotel room, and whatever type of hotel accommodation that you need, you checked it out. And that is all that you have to do for now. You pay your registration fee, and then you hold on for about 2 weeks or thereabout to get a response from the hotel directly, and then you confirmed your reservation, and then we take it from there. You just keep counting the time down, and then come and come, come September, whatever time you want to show, they've assured us that from the 1st through the 8th, you still would get the special convention rate of 155. Going to the Washington, D.C., this is a steal. And we are going to one of a kind hotel. So you want to. Dr. Doche, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Ghana. Mariku Akpelo, Akpa away, let me at Doma. Yo, let's take a quick break. Aloba, Honorable Nyaviala Shobi Akokokpia, because I want us to go into details about the Debar of Chiefs at the culture, like a young people about our heritage explosion. I've been another high young masquerade. I'm a cabin of the Vimia. Let me say masquerade. I come in. I'm a mon on a chiada G corners or Zoma. I love Kaka to view a masquerade. You know, your Macacamiami by at Thursday night. I was going to have a masquerade. I'm not another bob at the gamma view.
VP1 na Dallas over Cowboys, Cowgirls, because what cow but me Ganela Fia, make crab girls, crab boys work at Fiota. Mia will masquerade Ghana Kakamotobi, America, me only by masquerade. Let me va, me example so called Fiami, Mania Akamodona Ghana Chichi, no. Akamaka Nima, Vice President now. Combination fried rice, ma, me do get fiata, name me trouble, Yakwema.
We came from the cowboy stuff. If you are even that Agalata, you to gather it, Agaka, you better Agala explosion or going to you have a masquerade. It's an American of your place, share the lake. We're just beginning here. It's going to be a fun and a fun afternoon for the rest of an hour and 14 minutes that we have here. Look, you can only get this information here. So share the link, let everybody else join. When we come back from the short break, we'll be delving more into the it's called the Everculture Explosion. And then we will talk a little bit more about it. And we also would like to find out a little bit more about the picnic that has been promised to be, is going to be off the top of the chain. And also we will speak to ABLA to find out why is this a must-attend convention. You are watching Ceana Central. My name is Steve. Please, we'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
We are cutting the honey to declare that Ceana 2026 is going to be the best thing ever, right? Nobody is going to miss this. We are all going to be there with our energy, with our A game, and we are going to have the best fun, and we are going to be, inspire our children and generations to come. And we are going to be so proud as our people, because we would have done something, and we would have left a legacy, our footprint right here. So, with the cutting of this ribbon, I declare Ceana 2026 officially
Coming home.
It's going. Washington, Pennsylvania.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
The nonsense. Stop talking and let us
So let me welcome everyone back to Ceana Central. Today, we are having a conversation trying to get some updates about the upcoming convention. And we are speaking to Mrs. Penny AKPENE Ametefe, who is the Vice President of Ceana, and being accompanied on the show by the second Vice President, Honorable Muzenge, that we popularly know him by. He goes by VINCENT HAMENU Kosi. And also we have the indefatigable and convention manager in the person of ABLA TOFFA. ABLA TOFFA has been among us for some time, and she's doing such a wonderful job. So we are sharing some thoughts with them, and they are giving us updates. So if you just join us, we are having a conversation about the upcoming Ceana convention, which is going to be held in the Washington, the DMV area from September the 3rd, 2026, and you definitely want to be part of this. Rouse says, this is good news for the Everland at large. Thank you so much. And he went on to say, congratulations to our leaders and every single person making the effort to share and promote this agenda. Nami. We want to welcome all of you joining us, but please don't forget, when you are watching, make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that anytime we hear with any breaking news or any updates or anything that has to do with the Ceana media, you'll be the first to know as well. But most importantly, share this link so others can join in the conversation. As I promised you before we took that break, we want to delve into the the Ever Heritage Explosion, which is the Friday evening program. So Marco Miaida, Honorable Muzenge Marco Ever Heritage Explosion. Mianto Domino Yomba, a Debar of Chiefs and Queen Mothers, alo a cultural night. Like a explosion, are we safe? But explosion. Myanmar explosion there. Are we safe? Michael, can you give us a little details as to what is going to happen and why is this a heritage explosion?
Le nyatefe ma nyamokata na glo miape cultural performance will be there. Miape fia nyonu will be there. Gake okeklenga, everything is going to be super. The cultural performance is going to be super. The drumming will be super. The dancing will be super. If you no bona, no gazon bona or ye ganya boga ou mia de novio bona ba nanti bre. Gaka mi program mi ko jikboran tok people mama mi va yepa culture for explosion na. There are other things you think I feel because still I mean the kind of don't by the next time you got fear vaga and Nushanu Boga let up. Yeah, I don't get surprise because let me play Namia Fieva, Yava measure. Me do keep good. Let me va Fumako, Yavako, can me will surprise Akoha. Explosion agarama about the Yapamagagwe, go boom.
Yeah, over the ugly Aquelo, Yahweh, the Hillary Yavazu, a ugly attack, Aquedal of Yahweh, yeah, Rusty, we have a blumper. Rust TV would be glad to support this agenda through our broadcast channel to promote Ceana. We are willing and ready to take off that. Okay, so Ablan, please take notes and see if you can connect with Rust TV to see how they can support with the channel as well. Okay, You're ugly. Aquelo away for no church service. Wakle picnic. There whilst you're on the floor, they remember I can't put no name church service and the picnic.
Yeah, church visa fifi ala ifa infant stage la planning na ma mi la ji mi nu form na mi apa pastor so many other committee la mi ashi Ceana we have not started yet blow that we'll bring you the information, but to let you know anyaba mi apa Washington afia we have 3 huge churches and we are merging them for that service. We have 3 choirs, we are merging them, and then we'll get our help from outside. We have some musicians coming to join. So, church service and explosion. These are some of the things. We're going to get all the help we can to make the church service one of a kind. Forget, but fundraising because one of the reasons me raise a Ghana Ceana and you talk Gloma daga kotokumo subota mina me bona Ghana no miang but me bona mi abakpere Ceana especially mi amel colloquium Washington mi apa hamo last Bosnia defeated mita mi vagara mi adoma na mi ajoka na mi ala Boston mafu the bubu because oma belong fiola fiota ikoma ko makbara chess service and never mako picnic amati anko efilo.
Okay, Marco, let picnic at Ashigbo because picnic is a different, it's a whole experience by itself, right? Marco, let me go back to VP1 and briefly. In Choma, you mean the DC, I'm a DC, you mean the Dallas, a dog, much of more. You never me abalama gojo via lolake. Marco, so can you tell us about the fundraising and if you can add your voice to the heritage, the Ever Heritage Explosion. When you have a VP1, you are our honorable host, although every single member of the Washington and DC area are all our hosts. You are the lead. Blomba is going to be an explosion there. Are we safe? Well, if you can add your voice to the essence of the fundraising and also some few words to the Ever Heritage Explosion, please.
Yo, akpa for Steve. Miawe va mi the one with the dam. Akpana VP2 hana iponu mode de ukata. Anja yo kata mi pagbo le mo ajiba. O kata o le tepe ale o leba wano de mi akwa Ceana pazan du ke gbona nchi. Mi akwa ewe Heritage Explosion night money. Manya binyege walao. Mi ele duta. Nyakata mi ba wa abluchia mi de PPP na gaka mi jiba mi a make sure ba de mi le tuta ha mi semi alo kyogoma above view na mi le mi apa kono ha mi experience him ale mi dada ko mi afofo ukoni mi na ala ba mi apa kono de enya kpo ale gbagba ala very rich na sanusi anu gomala enya ba de mi chote pare ike anyimi onyimi le lolome onyimi kple dekɔnuwo alebe ne míeyi ne míedo ɖe duteƒe ɖe duta ɖe wòanyakpɔ wakpɔ be o ame yiwo ame tɔxɛwo nye míave woame tɔxɛwo mi nye míaƒe nuwɔwɔwo le vovo wonyimi le bubu me ne mi do ame sia ame nya be o eveviwo nya nuƒoƒo lo elabe nenema wonyimie ma míaƒe nuwɔnawo nyakpɔ míaƒe hadzidziwo katã la they come with a meaning. Tala miaƒe team yi ke wobe mi gblɔ be preserving culture inspiring generations day mia gbagba dzem be miaƒe culture ya ɖe mia viwo va se gɔme ne wo hã woanɔ very proud of it wo hã woava fia woƒe viwo míenya be miaƒe viwo mi va nyim le America le afi ya gbogbo tɔ me vegba menya dodom na wo nyateƒe ele difficult elabe no yi suku ame aɖeke meli woado vegba kpli o no va aƒeme ŋutɔ hã miantɔ dzila gbogbo tɔ mi mete fia vegba wo gake no nye be miate ŋu anɔ wo kplɔm va Ceana eye mianɔ mɔ dzi nɔm kple wo woanɔ misrɔ vegbe show yawo kpɔm woava Ceana akpɔ le miaƒe dekɔnuwo le woanɔ miaƒe nuɖuɖuwo ɖum woaɖui gba le miaƒe aƒewo me gake ne wova hã wokpɔ be o lunch yawoa o ba nu du na mi di na nu ya ukatala akpere mia ntibe mia for the konu wona one of him from generation to generation ta Washington DC cho blama kala mia mi ho culture nyaji asale gbegbe na enyala efosti agukoma katala mia pa Washington DC mia pa cultural tupa is one of the best. One of the best. Gakala, it does not just end there. We are even making it better. But now about Washington DC, la for performance, you can perform. La it's not only to entertain, but it actually energize the movement. Ceana 2026, manya just a conventional. We are actually igniting a movement for the Ewe people. That media culture night and Nanya view will be proud of it. And I put me who kataha involve them, but won't talk proper work perform a lot of the activities culture night man. So we are actually igniting a movement for Ceana for every ever person in this country and even beyond this country for you to know that you belong to a very special place. That as an era, we are very proud of our heritage. We are very proud of where we come from. And more so to raise funds to continue to protect not this culture, but where we come from, our land, our heritage, our wealth. You cannot miss anything. Never say na you miss Lucia no Hadi. The cultural night is one particular event, but that you should not miss because it is very unique. You can every day or every weekend dance. But what you will not find is that special cultural feel and experience. Cultural night Friday FM September 4th man. You don't want to miss that. It is also a night that we encourage everybody. Culture wo avovi wo nusianu. Be proud. Mia no proud. Mia wako. Mia po. Mia do. Mia vadra bajao. Mia do bobobo. Mia do vovovo. Mia wo culture no vovovo. Amole mia view si ala gbegbe. Mia to mia to professor da kai ko nya mama. Na do na duwe na povu na jiha. Mia sister Sally. Mia sister ABLA ya nto ha la fi aloma se babuga kan na du na po amana nya view akweda mita wala miasi zaguno wala miasi le mia fa banyigba mia fa disi afia alaba mia nu yokata aboko nu wona yokata koge ava culture na maba amasia mena kwa level of konula le akpe
Yo, but could have if you had a movement at the Avazu. Second migration movement, second ever migration movement. Adi, Mabiado, Yami a movement, and mean a movement. I didn't begin and Cheto Gagaveto, Tobiago Colipalo, hey, I am Gato Muabnana, Omega Jimmy Adio, Manyama, hello. Ayo, this is going to be a huge movement for the Everland. This is the second coming. We are doing this so that we can ignite the Ever culture to an extent that has never happened before. Sister Abna, your name was mentioned just briefly. I'm a sufferable. I have seen it, I've been there and seen you in action several times. But I think one thing that we're missing, look, we've been talking about fundraising, which is the essence, the real essence of why we do this. But we do everything, to get people united so that we can all pitch in and help to rebuild the Everland or to build the Everland. That is our essence, right? But one segment of the population that we keep missing is the youth. How are we getting the youth involved in this movement?
So how we're getting the youth involved? Well, one thing is our theme. Our theme is preserving culture and inspiring generations. So I would say I'll address the millennials because I'm a millennial, but one of the conversations that's very popular on social media over the last couple of years is how are we going to pass the culture on to our children? Because many of us don't speak the language. But culture is not just the language. Culture is our food. as mentioned, dancing, our clothing. So these are the different ways that we can connect in our culture. So one of the ways that we're also trying to preserve culture and inspire generations here in DC, we already have our very robust cultural ensemble. So we're very fortunate that we have that. But we want to take it a step further and open that up to everyone that's coming to Ceana. So we're going to make a tailored program for the children where there's activities, cultural activities, lessons, storytelling, and we're also calling on those who are attending. Although you're attending, but if you are maybe have some experience in childcare and then also know some Ewe history, and just to come spend 30 minutes with the kids that are at Ceana to tell them an Ewe story. If you are familiar with dancing, maybe even cooking, talking about some food. Maybe you were a trader back home, traded cloth, or you come from a family that traded cloth. That those are things that we want to know and learn and keep our history. So we're going to make a program where the children can actually be in one space where we're pouring in this information to them too. They're getting some lessons. They learn how to say, how to say my name, how to greet people, how to do a little bit of agbaja, some bobobo gahu, and that way they can also showcase that when we're doing the Ewe Heritage Explosion on Friday night as well too. Because something I've noticed is some children, they want to dance, but they don't know how to participate. So we want to create an environment where they get to learn a little bit of everything, so that way they can also participate in the program. And I believe if we continue to make programs like that, it'll grow. We have to start small, but eventually if we are consistent with it and continue to have those kind of programs, then the children will come, the youth will come, the older people will come, and they'll be more involved. Another way too is talk to your children. If you see that your children have some type of leadership gift, they have some type of ambition in them, then they'll probably be a right fit to come and be involved with us as well too, not just attend. So those are the things that we have in place now. But we also need the people who are watching to spread the word, share our social media marketing materials as well too, because they are on social media, and the more that we share it and give it more traction, then the more it expands and it gets out there as well too. So we just need the help of the people to also just spread the word, and that's how we can get the young people involved as well.
Okay, thank you so much. While we are on that subject, though, please encourage them, the youth, when they come in, they need to pack their pockets, because some of them has deeper pockets than most of us do now. So let them understand that, while we're putting together a package for them to come and be within their own space and be able to connect with each other, we also need their pockets. So they should also pack their pockets when they are coming, and so that they can help with we raising the funds. I don't know how much our target is going to be. We fell short of our $250,000 target last year. This year, hopefully the target for 2026 will be met, and hopefully we can surpass that with the help of our youth and young adults. So everything that we've been saying so far today, it means that this had to be a must-attend convention. Why is it a must-attend convention? Davi, Abla, if you can take a stab at that.
Yes. So why? Again, because we are going to preserve culture and inspire the generations. This is the time. This is a way to an affordable way to take your family to Ghana or Togo just for a weekend, where they can be with like-minded people. So that's the number one why. But then it'll be worth your while, because they'll get to. I think I'll actually speak the language of my people, of the millennials. But Ceana 2026 is going to be Dirty December vibes. That alone should tell you exactly what that means. Bring the family, come out, because then you know that it's just pure enjoyment. And of course, bring your pockets as well too. But why? Because we're just full of rich culture. This is just a unique opportunity to be able to immerse yourself in who we are as Ewe people, without having to spend thousands of dollars to get your family there, get Airbnb. And then not only that, you have to pack gifts as well too. So this is just a nice way to be able to give back and enjoy, and then be with like-minded people at the same time.
Okay, but Makwaba for Komi Tete, which is for George, says, but Washington is making excellent progress in preparing for next year's Ceana Convention, thanks to the outstanding leadership of the DC Metro team. Yeah, that Gifty, I think that is that Gifty Akpeba Gadamiaji, all the way from the Parliament of Ghana, She is an she works for the Parliament of Ghana. She's an assistant in the Parliament of Ghana. Aba Akpe Nami, that gifty, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Ghana. American Middle Bana, Right Honorable Speaker Bakle Yeba Akamechi Okata. I think that you guys are going back to work this week or thereabout. Or vacation for too long. Akpe Nami. Marco, before we take a break day, let's talk to Honorable Muzengi. We've talked about the Thursday masquerade and we've talked about the Friday explosion. And then we didn't talk too much about the dinner dance. But of course, that is where the night of all nights, where we pitch the best against the best in terms of fundraising, where we invite everyone to come and pitch in. There's always an association challenge, but that is a topic for another day because we have to get Boston and New York into the mix. Those are the three big guns when it comes to the association challenge. Chicago was in the mix, but it looked like they are falling off the radar. And Novici Abobo of New Jersey is coming up strong. That is when we raised all the funds that we, in the essence of it. Okay, we went through a bit of a Sunday. What happened on Sunday morning? But there could be an explosion at the church service. Hey, and okay, you come could be IG. Let me show any a church service at the any Honorable Muzengi. Like a picnic and another nanya and a cultural night a crime of as well explosion and minyaba a picnic la Washington DC is never like any other picnic. Don't he? Namaga don't kujia but Toronto to how one a picnic into Gaka Washington by picnic here is has always be a top notch. Marco, can you tell us what to expect? But I sure about don't he? VP1 got played that Ganami and Yamano. I look here, I could put it that Anami pay a more in your melon sure. Very good. Honorable Muzengi, what is going to happen at the picnic this year?
Yeah, picnic about want to bomb the image of my atutuga. Magajiba magazine near Kaka. Miku the park corner about 3 pavilions for 3 different events. Miku pavilion Sokata that we are controlling the whole area. The picnic park, we have a water park. Let me give me a view of a Chimakla. You can do that. Gaga, you just pay something little. You have a picnic, never. Maybe I do Agbelika Klokla na a bogger. Maybe I do Zankla, Gala, a bogger. Maybe I do Bomina, Bozumia, a bogger. Maybe I do a Zagapulia, a bogger. Allo, Anualiha, Platadiha, a Nuga. Ayikla, Ikatalama, Ta, Nia, a chaka mimi say, so that never picnic man won't on Yagaba if I Washington, you manya gaibu, if I drug. Time a glom. Now, as at this point, tomorrow at the Gagamonu, forgive me for that. Nyanto a regibia Yafogban about my mouth drop water. Gaga, Ikata Nyata with me one room. Tamifa, me register Kaba. Let me enjoy a picnic at Banami.
Yo, Marco, I want to do a do you got Akpoma, alo, Akpomi, alo, like
Akpomina.
Akpomina.
Akpomina, yeah, Kake Sasaro, yeah.
Oh, Menyama, Akpomina. Okay. Yo, a many Akata Vazu, any Chaka in the Shadalama, Menyama.
Nutrition element. Ali Hakatadiha.
Ali Hakatadi had a Bututu Gelo, though.
Tadia let a camel, Tadima let a camel.
Gasukli the cover, yeah, Tadila the yeah, I quite have any Rasty Bablomba, a Vandana Gavio, Italy, a clear and above you, Taddy. Yo, and you got Blamba, Edjava, a year of a handkerchief, a play a bobo dancing shoes. Dalena, Steve, good afternoon. Davi Abla, hi. Tobiga Muzenge, good afternoon. Everything being discussed sounds really great. Akwe na me. Akwe Rise, Steve, you are really doing well. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Okay. Annie, after we take a quick break, Madam VP, Marco Alec, Honorable Muzenge, the picnic, Leke, any. Apron ada kono gana ye nu special da gana mi adu gbamagba.
Oh, ma dagba ko mo. Ya picnic tan to ejra na roki. Ajawa kata VP2 glo. Oh, aya viare ke bo gbo na ni. Award winning ayi plan la mi afafia. Am ye da na onya view nya award winning ayi plan nya. Ta ye ba papa makata la yanchu. Ta April ne ro bobo gento. Alaba ni jojoga paka. Manya vie jojogo. Ye ma so ba komina kpanya ko kalami. Onto ya komina na diko. Alaba na adumo katamba ko na gere toma. Grammy the Giga Fuma a DJ Hafima Noga, picnic and Taha show, I come Miona. Namian top, no me get it to Amala picnic, I Germania via journal. Never call a picnic ma, oh, Tade Miduna Cominabo, annually Hareji, can me get it to my who have Troy Yava to Belka Cluviere, Belka Colo have flavor olive Miduna, a rosa balalama, a row you. Ceana 2026 study. Number you send a record of Bamapo. You make a record how you go 2026 Ella Negatomo. Yeah, Nyataponia. Manyano and Numa Camemielo. This area, first Ceana, Manya and Nuvinia go out there. I'm a shaman and Jagbagba. Na wo ame sure your blocker no male pa calendar ji matawa mi se bereka go matawa Ceana 2026 miss go nyawe bana doga akpa mi ajo mi e klaloji mi adis mi achoro kaba alaba mi afa buro kojo aduga matore mi wona nura gamaji ala gbagbata mi nu shan wo gara gamaji alaba mi afa program kata na direct pepe na masia mana enjoy asa vivi kakale na gleba yila alaba viva mashama na nyaba miako tado jinu nya miava raise ga na botuko abele mianya na anya alaba vie nto alaba mia community de kan mia gronya ya mia nto miako ba via rolia no fon di enu iwadu azuto no wa isuku gamala toklo da daushi wana de viwa de suku Tamia first Ceana scholarship you mean na de viado wa yena ba de viado te yina suku ava zuama ad opa po makata la fu papa na de bi ka dogola mako akomakata kwa bodwe Ceana scholarship ya na mi la da de viado zu doctor emanye ga bubuare ko nyo $100 a year na de vi mawo tana nya na mama da na la moya jifia ni moya pomde won ha ton adopt de bi de ka fi life ya moi ajiba ya wonu made na mi dogola kaji ko na your for steve ana wa fodo pe you na tanwi aton adopt the bideka akpo de bi majiba wa secondary school after the college it would only cost you $300 for the 3 years manya gabu boade ke ma manya de vi manet tan ja gbagba ina de vi mada ana ba yepo makata na de vi maja gbagba dogola school zo amakoa abo fu pakwa dogola apamama ta adoyumye wona kwada oku ya rukuma kasu ara takema abali mienya na abakwa ve ya mieva yi alopa de kaklafa mieva commission footbridge ara ke mitula kachi area ma woyona ba agodwe panya makla gbana ma gbom hagina ya ko aviba abada monam na ameyon esenya mava ya hafi mi omi ba to bridge na agodwe towa de fi no chifu afia isuku do kona funo akocho toma ba wa ide koji afia jibi The view could chimama like bagba. The view could chimama, but you are isukua, the view could chimama. Mianto miako, view panya gromila. Agodo tomato wa irashimaba ejirano. Na manyachi pupu ako wagba dogo leke de gafia irashima. Amoma ten yara agodo. Ko abazu about the agodo tola, they have been secluded from earth. And they were just there, literally neglected. Ceana senyama, woko nyama venami, ma didi. Miele ji vi meet to bridge na agodo towa. De viare kama kakure chimama po. Nyapa America le moaji fi akrapo le moakpoma. Eyi o ire Ghana, eyi the bridge majiba the photo. Ala be yento ye kwa cousin kude chimama. Vai. Agodo kwa nyama afi wo to bridge. Ta adonyo won These are the things that we are doing. Nanu ya makaji na wa kanya manyanu ke aka kaji na obedi. Manya wo aba Americano adololo taka keneva ko wo ha wo so tokpere sie na tonchi kwa aba mi akata mi va wo de ka mi atan wo sie na do wade mi adebo du kole afukpekpe ga ya ma fukpekpe maka ko example de kana mashiam na wase sie na ba to a delivery ward ade midwifery ward ade le amakariji ba togoma vai hafi Ceana vai wo vai jira no mado te pomado iko jina vidoa nyonu do no vigimbe anyiba cementi be cement ji waji de vio dali mattress stretcher ike de vio wa kan wa awonu ya malio ga kese na fa gbagba gejeta agba nyonu le du mama o ma jina ona ba lo ko egbe yo wo do male o ma ka vigimbe anyiba. So these are the things we do. Touching lives. Most of these lives would have been lost. Ta miapa Ceana kwata do junior ta ne na gbona Ceana 2026. Agbona vivi yo katan sega ale VP2 bliss. Efo Steve Hangley. Jagbagba wo susu na no tajidu nda kanya mene ye fa ye gbona agajoga akokpere the one na yonji ala viento na ga ha mala poto kuma no na va aba jo ha de wo ha na va wo pledge after we pledge the whole year from 2026 September mani kemi ava afimi ava dogora Boston 2027 na every month crap we ha ya jo 100 alo every month ajo 50 wo ha na va wo pledge su yare alaba su mi akata ni mi fu atilenti na ma so ya mi atama wo se na kodo no wade ta nu polao nyasalao na ele Ghana ele Togo ele Benin ele Dubai ele India ele Japan ele Canada ele Mexico ele America fia afisha finele enya yasem na do gbola jagbagba na contact mi go do na wo ha wo na no wo zama na mi akoba to baniba mi awe kwana doge mi kare jiba mesia ma awe ale wade akpena mi
Akpe miawi gonna at the waga ima ani Dr. Adoche joining us from Ghana, but a walk bakla bobitadi ye jimole it America na minwa dama mia da walk ladder had a domia Azailo 2026. Mapoba your co-host Agba Doom like the father Imalaka Jimmy Akpo. But great interview. Marco, I have a link at it. Atwagara Jifa, the name Yapon Atwagara Jifa, and Miaba a PRA, yeah, a co-host, your boss in Terma, your mark, but don't let the father Yapon a great interview. Me that for now. Kakana via Garakaji, Atwagara Kajifa. That gifty, Hekenya assistant clerk. But it will be interesting to have Dogby go back and now about how come teach the youth about kente cloth weaving. I feel that Lena have glad you talking about the church service. Tell them Ceana praises and worship is out of the world. Chains break, sickness vanish through dancing. Please register now, Dalena Maracua. And that ABLA wanted to let you know that we are also on social media. Yes, we'll be talking about our social media handles and in our next segment. Miaba Assistant Secretary, Miawe Ele Edochi. I don't know. And from all that has been said so far, if you are still there contemplating, I don't know what you are contemplating, please get on, be it your phones or your computers, and go to Ceana2026.org right away and register. As we have heard, you have to register as quickly as possible so that you can have a hotel room reserved for you. You can't wait. There is not going to be any last minute accommodation this time around. So please get on and register. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will talk a little bit more about our social media handles. And also, we just came from a convention in Dallas. So we'll talk about some of the takeaways from the 2025 convention. And we've been talking about time, the essence of time. So we will delve into some of those in the next. But don't forget, we have a town hall meeting coming up. So we will talk about a town hall meeting where you can get all the other necessary information. We only have a 2-hour program here, but we will give you another opportunity too. But if you haven't been following the channel, you need to be a part of the channel, and then you can get all those information. But we will come back in the next segment and get some more details. AKPENE Milo Miracle, continue to share the link, and also remember, please subscribe to our channel so that you can keep posted with all the information that we would be providing. So we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we would delve into some of the other topics that we have. Thank you for joining us. You are watching Ceana Central. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawushi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the Our Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, preserving culture, inspiring generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global Ewe family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Eweland. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the Our Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past, empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.
Ceana 2026 DMV will welcome you. Thank you.
A unique place in the history of Ceana that Washington occupied. So going back to Washington next year, it just attesting to the fact that there are people who have done the job before us and they still believe in the dream of Ceana. So Washington is in a central place. There will be new fundraising records set. There will be new programs that are introduced. We already have a new way of organizing convention. So there is no reason why you should stay home, right? You believe in what Ceana is doing. We just listed all the things that have been done before. We still have 15 more projects lined up which are coming, right? And how do we develop our Everland? Is going to convention. Washington is a place where most people can drive, right? You don't have to fly. Maybe a few places can fly. You can drive. So as of today, if you have not planned, put that on your calendar. Register. There will be new record. We are talking about 200,000. Washington, I'm thinking we'll be talking about 600,000, right? Yeah, we talk about having nice cultural experience. Washington is the capital, right? There are so many things that Washington can do that other small cities cannot do. So if you believe in the mission of Ceana, if you support what we are doing, then I don't think you have any reason not to go experience. You can look at a video, everything. Go experience the history of our nation, right? Where everything started from. So if you have not registered today, call your sister, call your girlfriend, whatever, your family, call your neighbors, invite them to register. I know registration is going on. Washington is ever ready. So don't wait. I was told they have hotel are going to be full very soon. So there is no reason why you shouldn't. If you are coming by listening to me, by this time you should register so that you can explain to your folks, right? If you have not registered, how are you going to explain to your folks to register? So charity begins. All the secretariat members, right? Those who are watching. If you are watching today, you are not registered, please immediately with Hanoga register. I will check with Muzengi and see, hey, any new people. So I'm asking everybody, register. Washington is going to be fabulous. There are so many records that will be broken. Be part of this new Ceana, right? The new journey that we are going, the new system of convention that hosting convention that we set up. We need to support it. So I'm inviting you, everybody. I'll be there. I will see everybody in Washington, D.C.
Yes, come live. If you didn't come to this cookout today, you have missed out.
Nobody can stop my shine. Nobody. Never would you me go me a doga. Get a womb. Nobody could have stopped my shine. Ya job for the G. Makana madeka na gona ube wo mademi ude. Makana madeka na gona ube wo mademi ude. I read, them no one see we come top. God, every day we are work non-stop. Empress Mausi alo tubazukukla a positive le Ceana talk to ajiva hia le mamli da chong ndiga wi de keva seren doga wi ve
Akpe Togbi Oloko Joko. Kamaku Myankata mi pomi. We were just talking about a picnic and we were talking about Miafa president, former president, Dr. Chachinya Madi. Yevazu, Miafa, the biggest cheerleader. Yema na Nyakata mi bogbron fifia. Yeki ake hag blog akokoka kofuji na masi hada ko akanya maganya leke miga blogger api na asi. Yeta mashama na dejo. Na mi choji daka na mi ave award registration Dr. Ani lawyer palu akpe Maroko wabopita dia o get together ready now na nava adu follow yo itamaga vokra yo Kenya Yiji. Today we are talking to the AKPENE, who is the vice president of Ceana and also the second vice president for Vincent HAMENU, of course, Kosi Bakla Bakla abla TOFFA. Yemi nupumna about the upcoming convention. Yetamia IEG with the takeaways from the 2020 the 2025 convention day. What are some of the takeaways from that convention, and how is that helping us to plan this year's the 2026 convention? Marco, the takeaways are the VP2, Marco Ahokamanamia. What are some of the takeaways? What are some of the lessons that we learned in Dallas is helping you to plan this year's convention and next year's convention much better?
Yes, the very first one, my blogger, the rooming list system that Dallas used, and we really want to applaud Dallas for introducing that, and we want it to be on record. Not so it started in Washington. No, it started in Dallas, and we all are appreciative, but Dallas will know because it helped now. And we are also going to use it, and going forward, I think Ceana should adopt that. Then the seating arrangement that was done in Colorado was perfected in Dallas. Not perfected, improved in Dallas. We will also improve it here until we get it into a perfect situation. That one too, we doff our hat to Colorado and Dallas, particularly. And now this particular one is not about Dallas, but it still was a lesson in Dallas. It's been throughout Ceana conventions. That is the question of time. We've never been on time for our programs. If we can work on that, it will help a lot. If we can just get the chance to sit and listen to programs instead of milling out into 4 years, it will help us a lot. Washington, going forward, let's make sure we attend the program. The picture, the picture, then you join the programs. Going back and forth, and machota, mikbo kama agbo ademiaji, naga convention and vivi. And then as Maglia, we are very excited with what Dallas did with the cowgirls, Odo Kuku, Odo Fokba, which I talked about. That show was really nice. Ima Mia Toha Waga, but the state symbol, Galanta, we are just not going to go that route of Anomia Kumba Galansota. We will just use the masquerade, as President VP once said. And then there was this city collaboration that Dallas had. Is it Irving, the city of Irving? We saw a lot of it on the in the bag in where we had the picnic, and I believe that is something we are also trying to look at. It was so nice, and we'll see how we can also do something similar. And if there is something that was done in Dallas, I didn't observe, the others can also put it in. And then, but in all, I believe we doff our hat to Dallas. Thank you.
Yo, we doff our hat to Dallas. Abna miaba Cowboys night data me agala night how dugama menyema. Ni
one thing the president promised before I joined the Cowboy girl, soccer girl, but that's why he failed. He didn't give me the horse, so I couldn't participate well in the Cowboy girl.
Yo, yeta mi our agala night na mi alo we ever masquerade. You could be see la. Yo, like I remember my first Ceana, and that was in 1995 in Washington D.C. Time really flies. Yeah, Royce Travel Hub. We are coming. Oh, yeah, Ogaba. Ceana 2026 will not be celebrated without us. Okay, yo, camera go upload. Tiki the shadow who are. And there's a question here, George, but there is a large population of ever international students across the various universities in the US and Canada. What is Ceana doing to connect with this students? And he went on to say, Establishing Ceana student chapter would be a great idea. This chapter could focus on educating and supporting our people back home, especially by sharing information about scholarship opportunities. That is for George. Talking about that, let me go to Davi ABLA very quickly. We do have a town hall meeting coming on, right? And that we would be giving up more information. But how to connect. Connectivity is an essential part of how we spread information, how we get information across. So can you tell us a little bit about Miaba and the social media? Miaba VP1 would like to add her voice to this, but can you set the stage for us with social media engagements and handles?
Yes. If I may, I would like to also answer George's question before I lose that thought. That's a really great suggestion. And I can tell you one thing that I've encouraged international students to do. We have existing sister associations in several US cities and Canada as well. So when I come across an LA student who's moving to the US or maybe relocating within one of the US states, I connect them with one of our local associations. So the best place to start is to join a local association, especially if you're new to the country. That's the best place to feel welcomed and at home, get some AKPENE, some bobotari and all that stuff to feel at home, and then get connected to the Ceana community. As far as social media handles, we're on all platforms. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and then we also have a channel on WhatsApp. If you're not already on these platforms, I encourage you to join. We're going to be putting out a lot of interesting content over the next year. If you would like to get connected with us and you're not sure how, I've put in the chat how to get in contact with us too, so that way we can add you to our WhatsApp channels or send you the link to our WhatsApp channels, send you the handles of our social media pages on all of the platforms. We're the LA Association of Washington, D.C. So if you look us up on all platforms, you should be able to find us there. And then our acronym is EAWDC for LA Association of Washington, D.C.
All right. Yo, Akpa, Davi. Okay, so the town hall. Can you set the stage? Yeah, can you set the stage for VP1 to tell us a little bit more about the town hall meeting that would be coming on? What date is that again? It'd be November the 2nd, right?
Yes.
November 2nd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can you tell us a little bit about why everyone should join this town hall meeting? We'll have VP1 to speak more about it.
Oh, well, why everyone should join, we're going to share more details about the convention. We have a lot of FAQs on the website, and it can be a lot to get through. So we want to make sure that we all have a open and clear environment where we can answer some of these questions. Also reiterate some of the processes for registering and what will be happening at Ceana 2026. And also just an opportunity to connect. We only see each other once a year. So we also want to kind of keep that momentum alive by having these quarterly town hall, so that way our people can come together and still also fellowship and also get excited for Ceana 2026 as well too.
Okay, yo Davi Akpa, Madam VP1, Manyaba, this is one program, okay, you are very enthused about, you are very enthusiastic about that. You kept asking us, but we need to circulate this information. You want to get as many people that will participate. Markude, look at our nya and niaka lajijina but a town hall meeting, and you can engage potential attendees. Allow just to get information. Why is this so important to you?
Yo, for Steve Akpa, I want to doji. After my the town hall toji, maka cook para sister ABLA panyanche. For George, ya ke grow student to panya, ewe student to panya. For John Akpama, we want to contact you. This is very important to us. That is a very great initiative, and we want to jump on that. And wherever you are, so we can all share ideas and put that together. Tamara Kuku, for Steve. Nanya, but there's a way you can contact for George Kelan and close student to Ponyama Marakuna and for George contact me. This is very important. We want to make sure that idea, we take it, we run it, we organize all our students, the LA students, so that they can also become our ambassadors on all these campuses. Majiba Nyamana Dina a foot no wasi, but we really want to talk to him. Mia or Dr. Nyamanchi. Akba. Nyapa town hall meeting bona November 2nd. Eleva vieba mashama nano town hall meeting ma. Zoom link kalenwaji me ga anonu mashem. Ele very, very, very important. Na matem le mojiba alo matem kwa show yaw. Ye malemia pa social media handles alaka follow more. You need to be in the town hall meeting. But everybody is following our social media handles. You are following us on TikTok, or you are on Facebook, or you are in the WhatsApp channels, and also on Instagram. Information is mostly shared on social media than even on TV. This is where the world has come to. That it is very important that our community understands how to also help Ceana body. All our handles are propped up through the algorithm. All are very important. Na community na you social media. Facebook, for example, you buy like nane yika me that afuma alo you mi akonu you post ma you how you got share ma. This will help Ceana advertisement a lot. Tamijiba miako opportunity ya number 1. Miako educate amashama about start black blend miana information about the convention. Emi ya woga every quarter. Mi the car woga January, mika bubu woga February, mika bubu woga May, akaba woga August Afiaba convention. Every quarter me town hall woga. Kaka more importantly, amomanyale wa a follow me number 1. Amomanyale wa like no number 2. La social media. Mi jiba mia fia mia community mia to woga wano. Minyabama share me so much into these things. But we want to talk to people about the positive side of social media and how the community can use it to enhance their yeta mijibe mia was a town hall meeting ya nemye na update virtual convention nanti cho registration pa question sonji to hotel pa nyaunti pa kla nu yo kata ku the convention nanti ya midebe mi akogama ma mi ha mi educate public about mi social media per present but ali ke community atan wa pere mi antibody wo ha watan participate on social media positively to spread the information about Ceana.
Yo akpe Marco ani mi koba amado la akaji we saw rise in the TV and travels. Yeah, he kept saying that he would be there, and me also Stargifty and a few others. Okay, they are joining us from various places around the world. And even not those joining us from around the world, those even domiciled here in the US and Canada. Yema any President Chachu Nyamadi, Dr. Chachu Nyamadi Blob. It's a drivable distance. There are a whole demographic of folks that are going to be flying. Marco, can you tell us, Minyaba Dugama, Manya Airport, the Kai Lemiashu, is there an airport of choice? Yeah, when plans are being made while we are doing the registration and booking our hotels, we should be making plans as to how we are going to get to Washington. And airport those of our folks that will be flying there, is there an airport of choice that we should be considering when making our travel arrangements?
Yo, afosti bakpa maho hama abele na gbele na duga me miele ta airport wa moton yele area man ama na nyaba Washington DC area is a very large place. Alaba wokata kule ha Okatamonia International Airport. Gaka, ayo nyemile duga mahata, traffic lo lemia ko duamanto, ye ha nye nyabubu. Nye jijiba afi tonya ha, miapa weekend ma, enye holiday weekend. Ta, miapa dowo na ola, alaba mia agwe pla down, alaba, even though we have all these other exciting things going on, you can move duganto ha, mia mesh be wama affect America pomozozo. That he miva feasibility studies akata me probably the best airport you call me adopt na mova me call the airport cover hotel yenye BWI. Okay, you call have Washington Baltimore Washington International Airport. Ta me encourage am shama but nela possible Jabagbana will flight and never to BWI. Nella possible. Minya ba the paro how lia mere second ele easy but what by to Dallas airport. But that is actually the biggest airport in the metro area. Minya the nama. Me I encourage you, may I name first choice. And we are also not going to have an organized way of picking people up from Dallas. So Gaka in very secluded situations that Midibamia America ike BWI mala possible now because of a few bona mianya kaba no register kaba alebe miata wadodoba even though but that is not our official airport to miakpedo wonchiwa make sure obado hotel in a very stressless way ta yenya akpama na nyaba I hotel airport ne kokoga v yika BWI amala possible now will ever go to Nava to Dallas. For example, there's a direct flight from Ghana to Dallas. Ta amaro na nama ade fubo wawa dukure BWI. Na mianya kaba alaba na register kaba number 1. Na mianya ha kaba ba register wo flight ta egbonaba Dallas. Alaba miakta wo dudure nchio. Na miakpo ale miawe be wo hotel adodo amanye tukara Washington akpere nchuo na miakpo akpamagbo gakana elemiakpo area mafia koye wonto ne be yado yamabuba mia encouragement na akoya mabu aba BWI kaka Reagan airport yala ya mia de kukuna mashama bana yala wa cross out gakana onyaba godo do hi airline relasio yike na akpo free ticket afuma na ba kana via kana jagbana na our Uber arrangement akoba hotel akpen
Yo, Madam VP1 Akpe, yenyapa about Reagan, we must as much as possible not make arrangements to go there. But if for any reason you have to, please make some other arrangements to get to the hotel. Okay, this goes to most of our international travelers. But if for any reason you have to fly into any other airport other than DWA and not Reagan, please register early and then inform the Miapa handlers or if they can make some arrangements for you. Okay, the rest of us, Marukumi Jagbaba will fly into BWI. Any arrangements is already in place, but if you fly into BWI, they'll be able to make transportation arrangement for you to be picked up from the airport. We'll get to hear more about it as the time goes on. It is very essential, but we all join the town hall meeting coming on November the 2nd at 4 p.m. So we can get more details, and it will be more interactive where if you have any questions, ideas, you can share that with Miaba Foods on the ground. And that De La Rosa, I see you do, but good afternoon. I am excited to be here from Canada. Akbar, Ghana, and now. For George, Abna, you can WhatsApp me and then I'll link you up with Davi ABLA and Madam Vice President Bakla for Mutsingi. Masaba, Honorable Bedra, for the Kalamoji already, and that is the first MP Kemi Saba has already done his registration. He's so excited he's coming back. And he's one of our favorites coming to Ceana all the time. It's another Mianko Sam Agba. Yeah, you are still thinking, America. Let the thinking end up here today. Go on the Ceana 2026.org and register right away. Yo, America Kamia IG. Abla, we've talked about a lot.
Marco, sorry, day. Majiba publish na kumia kwa telephone numbers you now you can me official convention telephone numbers so alaba na quote that kajina amo amado all comfortable but don't any question I don't know share I don't know register for some technical reason now more automatic email I show me a system or know why your cabinet problem have got that. Abla, if you can please give the numbers to Steve so that we can quickly publicize that today too, that would be great. Akbar.
Yeah,
are you able to type it into the chat?
Yeah, I've put them in the chat several times, but for some reason it looks like I don't know, it's getting deleted.
It's not populating.
I mean, I see it on YouTube, but I don't see it coming on our screen here, but it's in the chat. So I don't know if those who I've messaged, I've tried to respond to those who have asked to connect, Royce TV, George, Sister Gifty, to let them know our information, but it looks like it's not actually publishing. So our telephone number is 703.
Just give me a 703
791 9987. And our email is info@ceana2026.org.
Okay. So the email is what?
info@ceana2026.org.
Okay.
And then registration, of course, is www.ceana2026.org.
Okay. All right. So I think we got this. So George and others, you can just get this information and link up as quickly as I can. So now you have three options. You can get in touch with me personally, or you can call the organizer's direct line, 703-791-9987, or info@ceana2026.org as well. Or you can go to ceana2026.org. That is the registration portal as well. Yo, we only have 4 more minutes yet. Instead of taking a break, Marco, me I need a card, just a short any other code. Now we would get the closing remarks as so we'll get a short dance at the Coca will get the closing remarks from all of you. Yes, please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yo, I just want to make sure that I get into the action. So I'm also in the mix. David, it's been so much fun, but it does appear that time is fast spent. So give us your closing remarks.
Well, since we have just a few minutes, register now. The earlier you register, the more that you can guarantee you'll have the best experience. Registering late does affect the type of experience that you have, perhaps not getting a hotel, travel issues. So the earlier you register, the more fun that you'll have. You'll be able to plan and prepare, and, bring your donations as well too. So we are ready and willing to receive you. Register online, ceana2026.org. If you have any questions, we've put all the numbers and ways to connect with us. We'll walk you through the process. If you have challenges with technology, we want to make sure that we make it a great and easy and seamless experience for everybody.
Yo, Davi Abla, Obama Safagoga, na Ado, any Akla, Fertility, Adune, Afi, Nado, Awoduha, Dune, Alek. But thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. But as always, we always have room for you to come back any other day. Akpelo, with our door. Ayo, Honorable, Lucky. Marco nyada li emi glo fifi oye ebe ya konu chung manyaba gato troga ba gaka Marco nyada li ebe ya glode nyaba nupola ogba ple nyasala ogbo.
Hey, aba make phone so mi apa magazine Ceana magazine is something that you can keep for the records and for history. That na moral afia, you have business or businesses you want to advertise in our magazine. You're free to do that. If you know other businesses, please let them know that we are taking adverts into our magazine. Mikatami we no nyolo akba.
Ceana magazine anya nuve viade ka it is a moment. Yeah, you can keep for the records. We'll keep sharing more information on that. I thought we got about one course to go like any Hillary and ugly like yo
Kogli Makadu.
You that part me but thank you very much for this important information. You guys are doing a great job. Looking forward to seeing you guys all in Washington DC. That part but Madam VP, as we are having fun. I like Miasa Egbatora Afia. You Afi Mia Jody Marku, your closing remarks.
Yo, Akpa. Marakukuma komono kwakwaya le miako president ganto alfu William kuma konkoma pakple po executive to kata Ceana po executive to pakple call konkoma ikenye miako governing body anto pakple miako hapobo kata pakple Washington ike anye Ceana 2026 host ha konkoma mako dakpena amsiama nupala kata ike over kajikba Madakpena for Stephen Tonhaba, Ceana Pocosia is very dear to your heart. Yeta Najiba, Yano, a Kajibaba, Miava de Numana, and Siam, and Amashamananya Dogum Ceana. I know your love for Ceana is very great. Ta Akpena Nupalakata, Akpena, over to Convio Kata, Ike Ceana Panya, Lemia Godum, Ka Ale, Nyapa sister, Black Billena, Jagwagwana register Kaba. Alabana register kaba ye na me hotel akpoga number 1 number 2 yo pekpege le mia ha mia unti na mia ko wojagrado de wo baba unti na mi wojagrado kaba ye wa de mia ji banusia no azore afojale wo le ba wazo kakane mi ba no wom last minute ka mi aba rush no avadia akopere nchi aye nya ba miakata na boni bakurenchi o some way shape or form ko ha you are an ambassador for the Everland and for that matter you are an ambassador for Ceana ta amasia mana kwedodo kujiba nusia nrike wagamiala about Ceana 2026 year every marketing video that we put out or material na share na wonto wo classmate o wa platform yo kataji na loko ha share afuma na miakwa nyao na yide amasia mabona Ceana konko na dile duo katama amasia mananya ba Ceana is an organization that is here to help the Everland ta mako mo no papa ade kuku na mashiama but share like na like nusia no kemi post the miakwa social media handles so kata Jagbagba na subscribe to miako WhatsApp channel la ala baby. Nusia no kemi dada miako platform so jila miako social media handles so kata wole bi. Click wo kata na like no yo kata mi post. Ala bana miako konadi le social media na amona ko doga ko do new ke Ceana wowom bakra convention kemi gbona wo gala Washington DC. Ta yenye nyama diba madara mashia magbo. Mia pomona masia mabamia no emoji akaji November 2nd. Ghana. Ike America tam Ghana. Ike anye Gani efie Gani le Ghana time. Togo kle Benin. Ka official fina lela na ko gamama na ko wodo na tem agere emoji on November 2nd. Mieva wodo. Miele mo pona masia le Washington DC 2026. Akpa.
Miawe Vawodo, me and more pomona amashama, like Washington DC 2026. That AKPENE, Mrs. AKPENE Ametepe, Yava Agbema Miss, Yenya Miapa, a vice president for Ceana. Yeah, Oganya Amabebiada na a Ceana Dukwa, Bakla, Washington DC. Etamia Dakwe, Manya brother now, Bakla, Wakamichio Kata, Vanomia Duma. Agba kakamia gakpemi but anytime kemile ready kodi marku mianto minya na mi yon kodi kemia was special arrangement na mi because menyaba mi gamia do manoga ag gakane hiaba mi agere mi agi kwa marku ka mi yon na nya any Obereas TV magbo blomba ya ha ye jimba ya interview me na oba he has a network somewhere in Ghana, Togo and Benin na ya ha ya kwede mi angu to spread the news about Kemi Blom, and we should all become ambassadors. We are committed to be ambassadors of this movement. Where the movement is taking us, we are joining the movement. But if we like it or yes, we are joining the movement. Akbalo, Miawa Wato, Akbalo, Akba Garden. Yo.
We want to raise funds and help the poor, the needy back in the Everland. We build projects, bridges, hospitals, schools, nurses quarters to help the very poor in the villages that are not accessible. So we invite all of you, everyone to be part of Ceana 2026 in the capital, Washington, D.C. So thank you all. Continue to have fun. I'm going to give you all flyers for Ceana 2026.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us this morning or this afternoon, wherever you may have joined us for. We are most appreciated. Me dakba akba manya brother nami. Aba miakata mi bala miadoma egba emi wona. You can continue to follow us on Facebook and all the social media handles so that you can continue to be updated. Me dakba na miapa Washingtonians for coming in today and sharing those informations with us. ABLA, but this is also some of our social media handles that you can EWDC WDC on social media platforms. So just continue to be part of this movement. But please don't forget, every week we are here. We are here every week, and to bring you a very entertaining informations and also shows. It starts bright and early on Saturdays, on Fridays. Friday night we have the jazz program as well, brought to you by DJ Mawinye, Lawrence Mawinye, and this comes off at from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Let me try from a Saturday morning. They are on break now because while we host the Dallas 2025, they are on break, but they should be back online pretty shortly. And Health and Wellness Hub, the motivational speaker, Sarah, and the host, Miss Dell, comes your way bright and early. As soon as she's done, Empress Mao, she took a little break and she's out enjoying herself. So that's why I am here. She'll be back on set pretty soon. She's the PR Fifia, Eta PR Dodo Ghana Clutter Pado, ever to any land via data. I got a droga agbo. Nemi Jola Kaji Kabako, very shortly. Authentic Mama, in her kona ever show banana me all the way from Ghana. In her Dunenyo Bobobo, Yenya Yeto. Na in her chola kaji kwaka mi fat me a strong which is brought to you by Dr. Wanyo, Danami, Fusaras, Davero, and Enyonam. Mi fat me a strong Mama Nonya, but boss from a lema, Yenaba Malay improving Vivi. Quarter of year and your VP1 miaso yo can ya get a Sunday can me when I'm a program on Sunday for now this are the lineup Sunday and miada the laba alo Nico also bring a freak call too banana Sunday. So continue to follow Miaba Ceana media and lineup. Gaka, please don't forget, but we do have the town hall meeting. That will come our way November the 2nd at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please join and be part of the informational section. It's going to be very interactive. Make sure that you join the Zoom link. But as we have been telling you all day long, please register. This is going to be one of a kind convention that you don't want to mix. Abla keep telling us this is a convention that you don't want to mix. So if you haven't registered yet, please go and register. Go to Ceana2026.org. Na register. I'm a sham for joining us. But this is on YouTube. I'm thankful for to watch it live. You can always go back and go to Ceana Central talk show. Now all the episodes that we have had, you can view that. Aloba, any other episodes, not just Ceana Central, all their other Ceana media programs. So if you go to YouTube, they are all there. You can take your time, you can watch a part of it, and you can pause and go do something and come back and watch it. But when you are watching it, please share. but please follow us on our social media handles. Akpenami, afia mi ako agbata ha akoko sedo. Nyanko enye full Steve nya. As always, take care of yourself and of each other and make a date. We'll be right back here next week, same time. Akpelo. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the AWE Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 Convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global AWE family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbacha and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our AWE land. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the AWE Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.